Before we begin, let me tell you a breaking news or a shocking news for every PT core aspirant. I'll be showing you a shocking template from YouTube with over 5 lakh subscribers and having grammar errors in it. Can you believe it? Hey everyone, hope you all are doing great. I am Anurag from Edutrainex PTE, and in this video we are going to cover everything about the PT core write email task. It is quite different than write essay and comparatively easier, focusing on the more practical side of life, which is the focus of the PT core exam for Canada immigration. A lot of people asked me to make this video on the PT core write email topic, and here I am going to show you everything, including the scoring, the strategy, working template, as well as a study plan for writing email. All you need to do is to watch this video till the end, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do so with the bell icon. And you can contact us anytime for paid classes as well as free trial classes directly with me. Let's begin. Writing essay topic in the PT academic was too complex, too academic. So this one is the PT core write email topic that PT has introduced, especially for Canada immigration in the PT core exam. And this one focuses on more practical elements because we write emails every day, right? To our friends, to our colleagues, to our teachers, we write emails. So let's try to understand this task and then look at the other things. So let's talk about what the write email task is all about. So this is a PT writing task and it is the second in the sequence. So firstly, you're going to get the summarized written text question and then you will get a write email. There will be a question prompt explaining you what you need to write with 3 key points or features that you must include in your email when you are writing. And you get 9 minutes to write the email. Within the 9 minutes, you need to plan, write, and then review your response. And you have to come up with a response of 50 to 120 words. And you get 2 to 3 questions in the exam in total. So in total, you are spending around 20 to 27 minutes roughly on this particular task. So it is quite important for your writing scores. Let's look at how it looks in the exam. So this is the layout. Right at the top, you will see that it is the instruction which is explaining you that you need to write an email. And below that, it will explain you what exactly you need to write in this part, with 3 key features will be described in here. Then you have the writing space, the cut copy paste buttons, and the total word count at the bottom. So you see, if you are familiar with any writing tasks of the PT, then you will find it familiar, especially the bottom portion, which is the writing space, cut copy paste buttons, word counter, and at the top there will be a timer as well. For each of the question, you get 9 minutes. So how is it actually scored? That is also a very important factor you should understand. Now, so firstly, I'll be talking to you about the scoring, and then I'm going to show you the blunder template that people are watching on the YouTube, and maybe millions are just following that template. It's a serious situation. I'm going to show you the flaw in that. So let's understand the scoring first. Content wise, you get 3 points. So you must include relevant points, especially what is described in the prompt. Email conventions. So basically you have to follow the email etiquettes, how you start, how you end, and how you write an email. Not like the essay. So in the email, you have to start with dear something and then end with yours sincerely, yours truly, warm greetings, things like that. I will show you the template shortly. You don't need to worry about that. Let's look at the other things. Form, which is for the length of your response, 50 to 120 words. If you don't write that much, then you will start losing points for the form. And for content, if you write everything irrelevant or just copy paste from somewhere else, nothing relevant to the topic, then PT will give you an overall 0 for the entire essay. It won't consider the other factors that you have put together. Organization of the email, which is how you have put different paragraphs together. Vocabulary. Again, not complex vocabulary, just relevant vocabulary to the topic that has been given to you. Grammar is essential. Spelling is essential for write email topics. Now, let's move on to the important considerations that you should put on this task, especially when you are trying to divide the time. You have 9 minutes, so you should be spending not more than 45 seconds in reading the question. Okay, you don't have to deep read it, just skim read it, understand the keywords and the key points, and then spend around 6 minutes to write your email. If you have a template, then you will put the template, and of course you will put in the phrases what you need to put, and the last 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes you should set aside for reviewing your responses, because grammar and spelling is essential in this task. So whenever you are writing an essay, try to write a minimum of 100 words. So that will give you good amount of content when the AI is evaluating your response. And use templates. It's easier when you are using templates. That gives you the structure and everything, so it satisfies the other scoring criteria that you don't need to worry about. Now, there is a problem when you start using too many ideas together. So it's always advised that you have to focus on the features and the points that have been given to you in the email. Okay, now time to see the template that people are watching on the YouTube for right email, and then there is a blunder in this. See this template here. I took a snapshot from a popular YouTube channel, and the first line itself, you see here, discuss about the statement. I went to grammarly.com and then typed the same sentence. You can see I'm writing the email to discuss about the statement. As soon as I write about, Grammarly gives me an error. So you see the template is flawed. Now I'm going to discuss with you a template which has no grammar errors. But please, wherever you are using templates, please do a self-check. Go to grammarly.com and verify that the grammar structure is good. You don't want to be using a template which will straight away deduct marks for your writing questions. Please be careful about that. Now time to look at the template. Very simple. Dear dash. Normally there will be a name given to you in the question, so you have to use the name. If there is no name, then you can start with anything. Dear sir, dear ma'am, dear friend, dear client, anything that is mentioned there. Okay. The next line is, I hope you are doing well. It's like greeting in the first line of the sentence. I'm writing this email to mention that topic phrase of the email. Over here you introduce or you declare what exactly you are going to discuss in the email. The next one is, to begin with, we should definitely consider the relevance of first main point, which will be perfectly suitable in all aspects. Also, we must not neglect the importance of second main point. Now, whenever I am writing the first main point and second main point, try to use phrases that will give you more originality when you are writing your response, and AI is going to like it. Next part is, as we definitely need the elements of keyword 1, keyword 2, try to make it in plural because we have used elements. As part of successful environment, moreover, people need to take into account several aspects related to the third main point and the third keyword. I'll show you shortly how to select the keywords and the key points from the prompt, and then favorable outcomes and effectiveness. The last line, we just summarize the email. I hope for a positive response from your side and wish you all the best. And then we end the email with warm greetings, thanks and regards, whatever you want to write, doesn't matter. And then normally a name will be given. If the name is not given, then you can just write your own name or invent something on your own. Name doesn't matter. It's what matter is whether you have written a name or not to finish the email. So that gives you a perfect organization and a structure to your email. Now let's look at a full example, then you will understand in detail what we are trying to say here. This is the question given to you. Similar questions will appear to you in the exam. It says you are a customer service representative and you want to apologize to a client named Sam, so the name is given, who received a defective product. Write an email to the client explaining 3 steps that you will take to resolve this issue. Your steps must relate to the following: refund, replacement, and compensation. So what you need to do is just identify keywords and key points. So the points are given to you over here. These are the 3 points that must be there in your email. And the other words you can select from here. What is the topic? Basically, you want to apologize to client for a defective product. So whether you want to write the whole thing or a phrase of it, it all depends on you, but try to summarize it. And don't just write keywords, try to write a phrase. I'll show you shortly how we can do that. So that is the main point here, and then we can use the keywords like customer, service, representative. Again, if you don't have enough keywords, then we can use the same keywords like defective, product, and then complete the essay prompt. In the end, it says you should include all 3 themes, provide supporting details for your steps. So template is going to take care of it if you put it in that manner. Now, time for final answer. See here, dear Sam, I hope you're doing well. I'm writing this email to mention that I want to apologize for the defective product. You see how we found the main topic of the email? We put it there. To begin with, we should definitely consider the relevance of refund. That was the first main theme. Also, we must not neglect the importance of replacement, second theme. And we definitely need the elements of customer service, representatives, defective products, plural. Okay, everything is plural here, as I mentioned in the template. Moreover, people need to take into account several aspects related to compensation process. I added more than just one keyword, such as resolving the issue, and rest is the template. And in the last line, you have to write your name here. So in this case, I have just written my own name. You can write your own name if there is no name mentioned in the exam. But one thing to keep it in mind is that whenever you are using any keywords, you may want to use a phrase instead. This is already more than 100 words, which is sufficient to get you a perfect score. But if you want to add more originality, then you can use, instead of one keyword, maybe you can add a couple of keywords or try to make a phrase. Like in this one, I have used compensation process to show what exactly I'm trying to elaborate here. Well, that is how you should be attempting your question. First of all, please stop relying on the templates which are faulty. I have given you this template. You can do the same to me. Go to grammarly.com and type the template and see whether it has any faults in it. If it has any faults, then you can also blame me. I'm ready to accept my blame. But please be careful. It's a very simple question, very scoring. Just follow what I have advised here and you will be good. Great job in watching it till here. And if you haven't watched the video on respond to a situation, please do. I have shown you an easy, tried and tested template and strategy for this task. I hope you realize your dreams of going to Canada and being successful in the PTE core exam. And don't forget to comment below if you have any questions. They are valuable to us. Till then, keep watching Edutrainex, hit the subscribe, and I'll soon be back with another great video on PTE. See you soon.